Ah. Hello, friends, and welcome to Tabletop Tonight, the AM edition here on the West Coast. My name's Ruel Gaviola. So happy that you've joined me today. Another impromptu stream. My schedule's been sort of wacky lately, so I'm just sort of squeezing in streams when I can. And if you were here right at the start, I had some tech issues where I'm trying to figure out this stream deck. I have a couple of things pre-programmed and I keep hitting wrong buttons and it keeps resetting the timer and goes to different scenes. Anyways, all that mumbo jumbo aside, I just figured I'd jump right on and say hello and welcome everyone. Want to shout out Soften Your Razor. Thank you for the resub. They've been a subscriber for 4 months now. Appreciate it. That's an alert. That is a renewed subscription, and thank you, Soppy Narration. I appreciate that. Hello, Variant Hex, James, Flying Dutch Rocker, and Time Roller. Whoops. Ben Osteen, Tabletop Tonight, the AM edition. You do love stream names that have caveats, yes. Good to see you, Ben. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, you know, I was gonna do this. So I wanted to play this game with Michelle. So we're going to play Catan Junior. This is the family-friendly edition of Catan, and Michelle's schedule's been even crazier than mine, and it's been really tough to find times when we could both stream. And if you've noticed, Michelle hasn't streamed with me lately, just because her work schedule has been, pretty intense, and being back in the classroom and whatnot. So I've just been streaming solo, which I absolutely love doing. I thank you all for hanging out with me. Always have a good time with it. So I figured, I really wanted to get Catan Junior to the table because I really like this version. I think this is like a terrific family game, and I mean, it's Catan, but they've stripped out a bunch of stuff and just made it super friendly for families. And you know what? My thing is, you're building pirate slayers and you have pirate ships, so it's all this pirate theme. I mean, it's fun, it's cool, and I wanted to show it off to y'all, and for those of you with younger gamers in your household, I think it'd be a wonderful addition. And I just realized that I'm trying to set things up here, and they were wrong, but hopefully, okay, that is right now. So we'll get to the game in a few minutes. Let me know what you all are snacking on. I was wondering if I should stream right now. I was like, okay, let's do an impromptu stream. I was like, it's really close to lunchtime, and my stomach, it's growling a little bit. So right after this, I'm going to go have my lunch. But let me know what you are up to as far as the food goes. Again, if you are not already part of our fam band over there on Discord, please join. We talk about food. We talk about games. We talk about our fur babies, Legos, Star Wars, all kinds of geeky stuff. We'd love to have you over there. We also have solo game challenges that James and Legends put together, which are a lot of fun. I need to play Project L, which is our current solo challenge. I have not received my copy yet of Project L, which I love. Michelle and I played it for the first time a couple of months ago. So I'm going to figure out Tabletopia. It's been a while since I've used it, so I need to relearn the rules of Project L, and then I have to relearn how to use Tabletopia, because it's been a while since I've used that or Tabletop Simulator. Hey, got a first-time chatter. The King of Albion says, I play this version quite a bit. Love the pirate thing. Yeah, I do too. Like, I haven't played it yet. I'm going to teach it to y'all here. I do want to shout out Catan for not only the cool shirt, but also for sending the game over. We've partnered with them in the past, and I have a really good relationship with them. I want to thank Morgan, Kelly, the entire team there. And then we will be partnering with them again this Monday, friends. Yes, Gaviola Game Night is this upcoming Monday. I have some special guests coming in. We're going to play a couple of different games. Catan's going to be one of them. It's going to be base Catan. I don't know if we're going to get one of the expansions in. It depends on the timing and everything, but I'll let you know. That's going to be this Monday. Starts at noon Pacific, so 3 p.m. Eastern. It's an extended stream. We do this once a month where I have friends, and sometimes Michelle will join me, and we just play a bunch of games throughout the day. It's our Gaviola Game Night, and we would love to have you all in there. I'm going to also work on some publishers for some game giveaways as well, because we love giving away games here. So stay tuned. Again, hit the click that join our Discord, click on the link there, and you'll get all the announcements whenever we go live, including these impromptu streams that we do. Lady is here, soon to be 4911. Oh, I missed I missed the earlier comment, lady. Sorry, I haven't played Catan at all, and I'm looking to buy and play games with my girl. Oh, cool. So they are 4911. We've got Bing's here. Hello, Bing. 10-7. I think this is a terrific game for those age groups. Now, I remember when my nieces and nephew were around that age, I introduced them to standard Catan, and I mean they liked it, but I think if I would have had this version, they would have liked it even more. And what's cool is this is like the perfect like gateway to the gateway, right? You have Catan Junior, and it's teaching this basic elements of Catan, but in a way more streamlined fashion, and also just the pirate theme. I mean, I dig it. Thank you, Lady Takai. Is it Takai? Lady Taka. Appreciate you. Bing recommends Azul, Carcassonne, and they love Forbidden Island. Yeah, let me throw that up there. Azul is a good one. Carcassonne, Forbidden Island, that was the first one? Yeah, Forbidden Island, Forbidden Desert, Forbidden Sky. Yeah, Forbidden Island. My nephew and nieces love that as well when they were that age. I got them playing Pandemic early too, but I think Forbidden Island was more their jam. Let's see. Flying Dutch, you just had dinner? Wow. Yeah, we are definitely in different time zones, my friend. Variant had a DiGiorno breakfast croissant pizza, even though it's 2 p.m. Oh, nice. Wait, is that an actual thing? I did not know that. Is that an actual thing? I need a DiGiorno breakfast croissant. That actually sounds really delicious. For lunch, I'm going to have a salad. But thankfully, Michelle, the other night, she made her famous pork tenderloin in the Instant Pot, or the air fryer. And we slice it up really thin. I mean, it's really, the pork tenderloin she does really, really delicious. Slightly seasoned, and then we slice it thin. Usually we make little sliders, but this time we went with a salad. So we just sliced it thin and just put it over, some baby greens and dressing that we have. Wonderful. I'm looking forward to that. I'm starving right now. I should hydrate. Folks, hydrate with me. This water break brought to you by Catan as well. I am totally blinged out with the Catan gear today, the swag, as they will. I want to say happy Friday, everyone. I missed some comments here. Thank you again for hanging out with me today. It really means a lot. Coffee is in the house. Good. Coffee is always good. Lady Taka says, we have Ice Cool, Stuffed Fables, My Farm Life, Bees, Throw Burrito. I've always wanted to play Throw Burrito. Just the name alone I love. Sheeples, Pokemon, and some cat card game with an expansion. Cool. My 10-year-old is getting a heavy game. She's starting to work on Castles of Burgundy. Nice, Bing. Yeah, that game so my nieces and nephew, they're getting a little older, and they we don't do the hangouts with Uncle Ruel and Auntie Michelle that often anymore because they're a little older now, and so we haven't had a get together or like a gaming weekend. We used to do these things where the kids would come over, just to spend a night or two, and then of course Uncle Ruel would say, "Hey, let's go play games," and we loved it. I love doing that, and I think that I will never force games on family members or friends. I remember when I first got in the hobby, I was like, really, we got to play games. But you know what? Now it's like, if you want to play games, cool. I've got plenty, y'all know. But if not, that's cool too. Let's throw the ball around, baseball around. I know my nephew's a huge baseball fan, so he'd rather play throw baseball around. And I will always encourage that. So it's been a while since I played games with my niece and nephew. So I'm hoping real soon. I mean, the summer break is coming up for them, so hopefully they'll we can get them, even though they're older now. Which is cool because then I can play some of the games that are geared more towards older kids. They've got plenty of board games at their house, courtesy of Uncle Ruel and Auntie Michelle. We've gifted them plenty over the years, and sometimes I'm very fortunate. I get a lot of games from publishers, and after I've created content, played them a bunch. A lot of them end up being passing them on to family members, which I'm happy to. I love doing that. Blue Orange games, yes, make a ton of good games. Yeah, Blue Orange, I think of when it's for kids. Blue Orange and Haba, of course, for the younger kids. Those are huge for them. Ticket to Ride, Villainous, and Castle Panic. Yeah, it's funny. Castle Panic was probably one of the first games that I played with when nieces and nephew were little. Castle Panic and Ticket to Ride, of course. The King says, just played another great game called Winner Winner Chicken Dinner. I've heard of that, yeah. It's good for kids. There's cards with minimal text. That's always good. They could read for them if they can't, but it's a simple dice game. Reminds me of King of Tokyo, but even more simple. Oh, cool. Thank you for sharing. I'll put that up there. So Winner Winner Chicken Dinner. I've heard of that game, but I didn't know. I didn't know it was like a card game, first of all. But anything that reminds me of King of Tokyo, I'm down with. That's another family favorite. So, you know what I want to do too? I think John and Amanda, are they streaming today at noon? I thought I saw something on Twitter saying that they were going to play Welcome to the Moon. It might have been John, but is that John? But anyways, I would like to raid them. I think Blunderbuss went live recently, so yeah, I'm just hanging out with y'all. Thank you for joining me. Let's take a look at the game, shall we? This is Catan Jr. So I'll be the red player today. You, friends, will be a blue. And what you see here is basically a stripped down version of Catan, a super friendly version. You only have one die to roll. You do have a robber, but in this case, it is the ghost captain. So the ghost captain's going to go around, you know. Well, I'll tell you this. So on your turn, just like Catan, you're going to roll the die, and then that is going to produce resources. So the number 2, if your pirate layer, so you have two things. You have a pirate layer and a pirate ship that you're trying to build. The object of the game is to build all 7 of your pirate layers. And just like standard Catan, a layer has certain resources, ship has resources, and then we also have the Cocoa tiles. Cocoa tiles are right here, and the Cocoa is the bird, as you can see there. Yay, Cocoa. And what you do is you're going to draw a tile, and Cocoa is going to give you a special one-time ability. And we'll talk about those as we play along here. There are 5 different resources. You have cutlasses, the swords, you have goats, you have lumber, you have gold, and you have molasses. And each of the islands in Catan Jr. produces different resources. You roll the die, and then if your pirate layer is adjacent, you will get one of those resources from the supply. So in this case, the blue player, you in chat, would get a cutlass, and I give you a cutlass from here. We each start with a molasses and a lumber or wood. And I don't think there are any limits as far as how much you can have. Now, in the Catan Jr. game, trading is a little different. Now, they do have an advanced variant for kids who are a little more experienced or older, where you can trade with other players. However, in the standard Catan Jr. game, you're just going to trade with the marketplace. If you see here, if you notice here on the marketplace, I have seeded it already with one of each resource. So what you do on your turn, you're going to roll the die, get resources, then you may build and or trade on your turn. So if I really wanted another a gold, I can go to the market and I would swap out a lumber for a gold. Okay. Now, if there, you'll know, so that'll change the market. If the market ever has 5 of the same, then we wipe them off the board and then reseed them as we have here at the start with 1 of each. Now, if you have 2 resources of the same resource and your resource is not here, let's just say, for instance, no goats were here, you could trade 2 of the same resource in the supply and then grab whatever you want. So in this case, a goat. Okay, so it's a race. You're just trying to race to build all 5 of your layers. I'm red, you're blue. Now, the way building works is, you'll notice we have our starters here. We have our starting layers, red and blue. They have the start bubbles there or whatever. You have to build adjacent to one of your other ships or layers, and they have to go alternate order. So I have, in this case, you have a pirate's layer here. Then you have a pirate ship here. Actually, that should be right here. The ships are built on the little dotted lines here. And then the pirate layers are built on the circles. In this case, this just indicates a starting circle. So the next thing you can build here would be a pirate layer. And to build a pirate layer, what do you need? Glad you asked, Ruel. You need a cutlass, a molasses, a goat, and a lumber. And that's the game. It is a race to build 7. And, you know, as you teach this, you can say, hey, kids, or whoever, gamers, you already built 2 of them. You start with 2, so you only have to build 5. And then that's the game. Let me see if I'm leaving anything else. Oh, when you roll a 6, just like in Catan, if you roll a 7, that's the robber. In this case, it's the ghost captain. When you roll a 6, you get to place the ghost captain anywhere, okay? Anywhere on any island. Let's say it goes there. And then you immediately get to get 2 resources of that type. So in this case, if I roll the 6, I can put the pirate ghost captain here. I would get 2 gold. Now, anyone that's adjacent to this island, when a 5 is rolled, they will not get any resources. So just to make it a little more clear, let's say I put it here, I would get 2 cutlasses because there are 2 swords there. And then anytime a 2 is rolled, the blue player would no longer get a cutlass until they roll a 6. Then they can move the pirate captain somewhere else. As you see here, the pirate captain starts off on Skull Island here. There is one thing, so it's almost like a longest route. What is it called again? Okay, the cocoa tiles. So if you have the most cocoa tiles, you're going to play... Oh, and yeah, Alboni, thank you, just reminding me for that. The player with the most cocoa tiles gets to place a layer on the Ghost Captain Island. So that's another way to build it. Now, if this ever changes, like let's say I had 1 cocoa tile and then you get 1. Now we're tied, so my layer comes off of Skull Island. And then if you get another cocoa tile, then you would place yours there. So yeah, it's like a back and forth with the largest army or the longest road. Okay, so that's the game, friends. Let's jump right into play. I'm going to go first. I'll be the red, so I'm going to roll the die. It is a 4. So, hey, I get a molasses. Yay. Then I look down here. Can I build anything yet? No. But what I could do is I could turn in 2 molasses for a goat. Then a goat and a wood allow me to build a ship. But here's the thing. You have to build an alternate order. So I could not build a ship next to a ship. It always has to be layer, ship, layer, and so forth. And right now, the next thing I need to build is a layer. Same with you. So I've got my molasses, and I'm saving up to get, let's see, I need a molasses, a wood, which I have both, a goat, which I could trade for, and a cutlass, which I could trade for. So that's my turn. That's it, folks. That's how easy this game is. The next game is... Oh, I could also get a cocoa tile. How do you buy a cocoa tile? Glad you asked, Ruel. To buy a cocoa tile, you have to turn in these 3 resources here. Then you grab one and get an instant action. Okay, blue, you have rolled a 3. So, blue, unfortunately, you don't get anything. Let me see. You have rolled a 3. Even though it's still your turn, other players may... Okay. Not only you... Okay. For each of his or her player, adjacent player resource... Okay. You are the white player, you roll 4. Oh, sorry, I'm reading the example here. I want to make sure. So, I know that I get a lumber because I'm 3, but I'm making sure... King of Albion, maybe you can remind me. So, when I roll a 3, since I'm the red player, obviously I get it. But since you're the active player, do you also get wood? Or is it only the players with layers that are adjacent? You have next one. Produces... I'll wait for a second on that. I think it's... Yeah. I think it's only, just like in regular Catan, I think it's only if you have a pirate layer next to it. Let's see. Your own player, roll 4. Okay, so this... Okay. First have to have a layer there. Thank you. So just like Catan. So I got it, but you didn't. So now it's back to my turn. I have rolled a 3, and hey, I got another lumber. So I've got 3 lumber and 2 molasses. What I'm going to do is, let's see, I have a cutlass, I have a goat. I can trade for a gold. No, you know what? I'm not going to trade yet. Okay, cool. Players with layers get a resource per layer. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot. So we had rolled a 3, so I got the lumber, but I forgot the blue, that you had a molasses right there. And then I just rolled, what did I roll? I rolled lumber 3, and then you get a molasses again. Okay. Did we roll something else? Was there a 4 rolled? I forget. Did I already mess this up? Okay, anyways. Did I roll a 4 earlier? Let me see. We both started with a molasses and a lumber. No, okay. So it's your turn. Blue, you have rolled a 3, so you get another molasses. I get another lumber. And then you may trade, friend. How many trades can you do? Can you just trade one time? Yeah, once per turn. So in this case, let's... Oops, that was there. Let's start building up towards that layer. So you're going to trade... what would you like to trade? Let's trade one of your molasses for a, let's see, since you don't have anything on a cutlass. Oh no, you do have next to a cutlass. And I go, okay, so you're next to everything, except for lumber, goats. No, you're next to a goat. But tell you what, we'll just do it just to do it. It's goat. One-time trade to market as many times as you want, 2 for 1. Okay, cool. So let's get the gold for you all. And then this time you can trade 2 for this out of the supply, which why don't we do that just for funsies? So you're going to trade 2 molasses to the supply to get a cutlass. So you've done your trading. Now you can build. You're going to build or buy a cocoa tile. So you get a cutlass, a molasses, and a gold. Let's go to the supply for a cocoa tile. And until you have access, you can get the gold and you can push the cocoa tile. Okay, let's see what you get for cocoa. Ooh, this is cool. So this is an instant ability. You get to build either a ship or a layer immediately, right? And that's just for free. Wow. And you have a cocoa tile in here. So you get to put a layer right here. We'll put it right here. Cool. So now you're next to the gold. Very nice. And you have the most cocoa tiles, so now you get to place this here, a layer there. So you're really close to winning already. You've got 2 or 5 there. If you ever place Yep. So until I get a cocoa tile, that's going to remain there. Okay, cool. And here, I'll just highlight this note here. Gold, until you have access to get the gold, and you can push the cocoa tile. Yep. Player with most cocoa tiles gets placed their layer on Ghost Captain Island, which I think we talked about, right? Okay. So I've rolled a 2, so I get a goat, and you get a cutlass. Okay. You know what? So I've got a goat. I've got wood. I've got this. I really should get a... You know what? I'll build. So I'm going to trade 2 lumber for 1 cutlass. And then I'm going to build my layer for I've got a cutlass, a molasses, a goat, and a lumber. So I get to build this one. I shall build it here. Okay. So we each have, or I have 4 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 3 left. 1, 2. Yeah, you got 4 on board. I only have 3 on board. Okay. Back to your turn, friends in blue. Number 4. So 4, you get a lumber. Is it for each layer? So would you get 2 lumbers because you have 2 layers there? Let's see if anyone in chat knows. I'm going to check the rule here. Roll the die. For each pirate's layer next to... Yep. So 4 would get you 2 lumber. And then 4 would get me 2... molasses. Oh, thanks, King of Albion. Appreciate it. Okay, so I've got 3 molasses and a wood. I can't build... Well, I could... Oh, you know what? I'm going to trade in 2 molasses. Actually, I'll trade in 1 molasses for a goat. That's my 1 trade from the market for the turn. And then for my build, I'm going to build a ship. So I'm going to build... Oh, wait. Is it your turn? Did I just... am I taking your turn? I think I am. Okay, so let me undo that trade. I got my stuff. You got your stuff. 4. Yep. Okay, so it is your turn. You know, I should roll. I'll roll die here just to indicate whose turn it is. So now, friends in chat, you have a choice. What do you want to do? You have a cutlass. You have 3 woods. You can trade once here. There's no more gold. You can trade 2 of these for a gold if you'd like. Or you can trade for a molasses. Tell you what, I'm going to have you trade for a molasses. Okay. That gets you a little closer there. Okay. And then I'll roll, and I'm going to keep it on. Oh, there's the Ghost Captain. So what I'm going to do now, what can I do to mess you all up? Let's see. I've got a bunch of molasses. Ooh, yeah. I am going to... So here's a funny thing. If I go here, I'm going to get 2 gold, but then I'm going to block it off for both of us. Tell you what, I want to do that because I just want to get my 2 gold. 1, 2. But now, anytime a 5 is rolled, and we do, or this spot is rolled, yeah, 5 will not get that. Okay, so let's go to your turn, friends. You have rolled a 6. Now you get to do the same thing. Where are you going to move the ghost captain? That's the question. I'm going to hydrate. Y'all, let me know where you want to move him. So I could have, let me see, what do I have? 1, 2. Getting ready for my next move. Probably would have traded 2 molasses for gold to get another. Oh, got it. Yeah. Well, you could trade 2 wood. So how about this? Let's move the ghost captain for y'all first. And again, we're we're just giving you a feel for the game here. And you know what? I hear someone at the doorbell. It might be Amazon. I don't know who it is, but tell you what, the dogs are going crazy. So I need to go check the door. Let me know where you want to move the ghost captain, and I'll be right back, friends. Okay, I'm back. I thought it was the Amazon delivery person, but there was no package there. It must have just been some random person that rang their doorbell. The pugs are still barking, but no one was out there. So anyways, thanks for hanging out. Let's see. Thinking the goat, pick up the 2 goats and build a ship to prep for the next layer. Yeah, that's probably the best bet. Okay, cool. So let's go to the goat. So go here. So you can block off my goat. You get 2 goats. And then build up a ship to prep for the next layer. So let's build a ship. You've got a molasses, a goat, a cutlass, and a lumber. Those all go there. Let's build your ship. Where would you like to build your ship? Here. Hey, Phantom Meeple, how's it going? So you can go this way, or you can go this way, friends. Okay, so yeah, for those who just joined me, I am playing Catan Jr. Y'all are the blue, I am the red, and I'm gonna roll. So it's a 3, so you're gonna get 2 molasses, lucky you, and then I'm going to get 2 lumber. Okay, so I can. You know what, I'm going to have to get one of the... I need to trade one of these lumber for a cutlass. And then I'm going to get a cutlass, a molasses, and a gold for one of the cocoa tiles. And what I get is... oh, I get to move the ghost captain anywhere I want. So it's like I rolled a 6. And now that I have a cocoa tile, we are tied. So your layer comes back out. Okay. So where do I want to move the ghost captain? I'm going to move it over here to block y'all. Oh, or I could go here to block y'all. And I get 2 of the cutlasses. Okay, cool. James said John Panel would be starting about 20 minutes per earlier disc. Oh, thanks, James. So yeah, about 20 minutes. Cool, because I'm getting hungry. I'm wondering who that was at the door. That's so weird. Like, we don't get too many solicitors, so I don't know who that was. Bing says next move should be get another cocoa tile. Okay, let's roll first. So you get a 1. So the 1 gives you 1 goat. Yep, 1 goat. And then I get a cutlass. And then you want a cocoa tile, so you got a molasses. Unfortunately, you don't have enough. You're gonna have to. You could trade 2 goats for a gold or a cutlass, but otherwise, yeah, no other thing. Now you can build a pirate ship and extend this way if you would like. Again, remember you have to build alternately, so you have your pirates layer, ship, just like me. Let's see. So you've got 2 of these, 2 of these, and 1 of these. That's what I got. Yeah, I was resource rich. So let's continue. We got about 15 minutes here. And what I love about this version of the game, obviously it plays a lot quicker than the original. And you can introduce that element of trading with other players, but for now it's just a very simple trade with the marketplace or trade 2 to the supply for 1 of your choice. Okay, so I'm going to take my turn. I rolled a 2, so I get 1 goat. You get... Is that the only 2? No, the 2 is blocked off here, so the pirate, the ghost captain has blocked you. Bummer. So what I am going to do next is I want to build another layer. Okay, so cutlass, molasses, wood, and a goat. And I get another layer out. Put it right there. Cool. So now I have 3 left and you have 4 left. Okay, back to your turn, chat. You have rolled a 4. So you get 1, 2 lumber. And I get 1, 2 molasses. Okay. Someone had mentioned a cocoa tile. So now you can do that. You have 1 molasses. A molasses. Oh, you need gold. So you can trade. Yeah, you want to do that? Trade 2 lumber for a gold. And then trade 2 goats for a cutlass. And that'll give you a tile. A cocoa tile, which is move the pirate captain. So now you have the 2 tiles, so you're back in the lead. So you go back to Skull Island. And then you get to move the captain here. So once again, you probably want to block me off from doing stuff. So why don't you, let's say, we'll put you in number dos or number 1. No, well, number 1. Yeah, number 1's cool. Okay, so you'll block off with number 1. Okay, cool. So that is your second cocoa tile. So again, we are tied now. It's my turn. James says, I tend to give games to family for Christmas, but may give them some early, LOL. Not a lot of spring culling, but a bit. Yeah, you know, I do the same thing when family visits. I almost always give them at least a game to go, you know, as a parting gift for visiting Uncle Ruel and Auntie Michelle. Okay, I have rolled a 4, so I'm going to get 2 the molasses. I got a bunch of molasses on my area here. And you get 2 lumber. Okay. So I've got a cutlass, a gold. Oh, I can build a ship. So I've got... I'm going to trade a molasses for a goat. And then I'll use that goat and a lumber to build a pirate ship. Let's see. I can build this way or I can build this way. I shall build... I'll go down this way. Ben says, I don't give games, but we had a tradition of playing games at Christmas with them. The trick was to not get attached to a game ever reaching the end. I know that feeling. Okay, and then let's see. It is back to your turn, chat. You rolled a 3. So you get 1, 2 molasses. I get 1 molasses. And then the other 3, I get 2 lumber. Okay, so now you've got 3 wood and 3 molasses. Let's see, chat. Can you get to... let's see. 1, 2... you can trade again. If you... Why don't you do... let's gamble. Maybe you can gamble and get another cocoa tile. So 2 and 2 for a goat, I mean a gold and a cutlass. So you traded 2 for 1 and 1. And then you can do all 3 of these for a cocoa tile. Are you going to get the freebie? No, you immediately get 4 resources. So you get 2 molasses and 2 lumber. Okay. And you definitely have the lead in the cocoa tiles. So back to my turn. Ben says they had some very interesting interpretations, like we played Fauna, and the European mole came up. One put a cube on canvas saying it could have stowed away. I love it. Okay, 1, so it's blocking me, so good job, chat. And you get 1 layer, you have a goat. So I do not get resources a turn, but that's okay, because I do have enough to build another layer. So I'm going to build, I'm going to use a molasses, a cutlass, a lumber. Oh, I don't have a goat. So I'm going to trade 2 molasses for goat. And that'll give me the 4 resources I need to build another layer. So this layer is going to go here. So hopefully we can roll a 5 and get some more goodies there. Okay, back to y'all. Bing, thanks for joining us. Have a great afternoon. Softening Eraser, there is another board on the back for 3 and 4 players. Just flip this over and it's just more islands. Here's some more spaces for everyone. Chat has rolled a 1, so you and I each get a goat. And then the other number 1, I think, yep, that's the one the captain's blocking me. Boo earns. Okay. So chat, you've got a bunch of lumber, 2 molasses, and 2 goats. Let me see. You could build a ship. Or can you build a layer right now? I think you can. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if you trade in these 2 for a cutlass, you can now build another layer. So cutlass, molasses, lumber, and a goat. For another layer. Let's see. Oh, you have to build next to a ship. So I'll put it right there. Don't block me off. Okay, so cool. So as you can see, it's a lot faster than a standard Catan. I think it's cute and it's cool. I mean, it's a race to build up. We are tied right now, so the game goes quickly. Oh, I rolled a 6, so I get to move the Ghost Captain. Yes. So I'm gonna put the Ghost Captain right here. Block off your lumber, number 4. So I immediately get 2 lumber. Okay, can I build another one? I could. Yes. But I can't, because I need to build a ship first. Remember, you have to build alternate. So I've got to alternate between building ships and layers. So layer, ship, layer, ship, layer. So I need to build a ship, which is going to cost me 1 goat and 1 lumber. 1 lumber, 1 goat. Get one of my ships out. Let's build. It's getting a little crowded here, so I'm going to build this way. Okay, back to you, chat. In Flames, is this like Spirit Island? It is almost the exact same game. Thanks for hanging out with us, In Flames. Yeah, this is Catan Jr., of course, a family-friendly version of the classic Catan. Chat, you're playing blue. I am playing red, so you've rolled a 1. You got 2 goats. I get 1 goat. And the other one up here is I've got 2 cutlasses. Yay. Okay. So you've got 1, 2, 3 goats and a molasses. And you could spend, you could trade one of these for and then build. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt to build another ship, right? You just need 2 more. Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to eventually build one. So trade one of your goats for a wood. And then trade a goat, or I mean, use a goat and a lumber to build a ship. And then your ship can go this way. Or should it go this way? So you'll build 1 here. Actually, if you go here, then you got 2 spots that are open. Well, same thing over there. Okay, well, we'll keep it like that. So it's your end of your turn, my turn. Mrs. Gab 2020 is lurking while working. I rolled a 3, so we're going to give resources to... I got 1 here, you have 2, so I get 1 molasses. You get 2 molasses. And the other 3 is up here. I've got 1, 2 layers there for 2 lumber. And then I may build. I'm going to build another layer. So I'm going to use a cutlass, a sword, a molasses, a goat, and a lumber. I turn those into the supply. And I'm going to take my layer. Again, it has to be going alternate, so I'm going to build it right there. So I need to build another ship so I can get my other, my final layer there. Okay, and it's chat's turn. You have rolled a 2. So you get 1, 2 cutlasses. I don't get anything for that. There's the other 2 here. Now I've got 1, 2, 3 goats there. 1, 2, 3. So that's been very, very good for me. I really should check if there is a resource limit. I don't think there is. I don't really recall seeing one. Okay. So chat, you've got this, this, and this. I think it's time for you to gamble. You've got a cutlass. You have a molasses. You need a gold. There is no gold here, so trade 2 molasses for a gold. And then you're going to use a gold, a molasses, and a cutlass to draw a cocoa tile. So hopefully this is one of those build something for free. And it is. Look at you, lucky ducks. So you can either build a ship or a layer for free. You have 2 spots you can build here. There it is right there. So we are both down to 1 layer each, folks. Wow. And you've got the cocoa. Because you have the most cocoa tiles, you got that one for free on the Pirate Island. So I need to, hopefully I should be able to build here. So my turn. It's a 5. Right there in the center board, everyone's going to get a bunch of gold. So 1, 2, 3 gold for me. And then 1, 2 gold for you. Oh, I need to build a ship. I can only build once per turn. Oh, that's going to throw me off a bit. So I've got a goat and a lumber for a ship. So I need to build a ship somewhere. I'm going to build it here. That's going to be my 1 space I can build. That's the end of my turn. Let's see if you can do it now, folks. You've got a number 2. So you got 2 cutlasses. And then I get 1, 2, 3 goats. But now, can you build your final layer? You need a cutlass, a goat. Yeah, you're going to be able to do it, folks. So you can do a trade. You can trade 1 cutlass for a lumber. Whoops, cutlass for lumber. And then for your second one, you can trade from the supply 2 gold for 1 goat. No, not a goat. What do you need? Molasses. There it is. And for your build, you turn in these and take your final layer, and it has to be next to a ship, which is right there. You have won, folks. Look at that. You have gotten all your layers out. The goal is to build 7 layers, which you have done. You did a really good job with the cocos there, getting the cocoa tiles, which gave you the freebie there. But that is Catan Jr. Cool game, right? Fun little variation on the original. I really enjoy it. I think it's a cool way to introduce Catan to early gamers, new gamers. And, you know, as you can see here, you're still learning, like, you're getting the basics of Catan here, just in a much more streamlined or stripped down version, right? So this, the Ghost Captain is similar to the Robber. It's more friendly. It's friendlier because it doesn't, like, you don't have cards to worry about in your hand. You're just literally just having the resource tokens and stuff. I do like that, you know, when you have the most cocos, you're going to be placing your layer there, so that gives you a freebie. The cocoa tiles are fun. They gives you it is random, but it's fun. You can get either resources or free building, or what was the other one? Oh yeah, you can move the Ghost Captain anywhere, and it's like a free roll of the 6. And yeah, it's very Catan-like, right? Gather resources, build stuff. It does have those rules, right? You have to go ship, layer, ship. Sort of like, you know, in regular Catan, base game Catan, you have to have those, you know, separate, is it like 2 roads between settlements or whatever, or cities? I forget. But yeah, so much. It's a fun game. I would So honestly, I'd play it as a filler, you know, as you know, just for if no one's around at game night, you're still getting people together. Why not? It's simple, it's quick, and definitely something for those with families and younger gamers. So that's gonna be it, folks. Actually, I'll hang out here. Let's wait till John and or Amanda. I think it's John's channel, right? That's gonna go live. We'll raid him. We'll bring the party over there. Thank you, Lady Taka, I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely put on your list. Check it out over there on Catan's website, or you know, your friendly local game store or online game store. I do want to shout out Eric FHM. Thank you for the follow, my friend. We do analog alerts here, and I'm trying to find. Did I lose Felicia again? Where is Felicia? Where are you at, our little Felicia Followfish? She's not here. Oh, here she is. Okay, we do analog alerts here, Eric, and whenever we have new followers, Felicia the Followfish shows up. She swims around, says hello, new followers, and then she swims away. And all of us, including y'all in chat, we say, bye, Felicia. Thank you for the follow, Eric FHM. Appreciate it. Thank you for the bye, Felicia in chat. James, Phantom Meeple. I know Mrs. Gav is lurking right now, so thank you for the lurks as well, everybody. We're going to hang out here. Where's my mouse? Here it is. Blunderbuss is on right now, but I really wanted to show some love to John and Amanda when they go live. So they'll be live in a few minutes here, folks, and we'll raid them. So AMA, ask me anything. What are y'all up to this weekend? I've got a couple of games to learn. One of them is going to be this one here. No, that's not it. I thought that was a box, but I'm going to be learning Mountains out of Molehills. So for Gaviola Game Night on Monday, I'll be playing that. And also going to be playing Catan, the base game Catan, and probably one of the expansions mixed in. And then a third game TBD to be announced. I'm looking at my board here. I don't know. They haven't gotten back to me yet. Okay, so I'll let you know about that. Thank you, Eric, for the first time chat. King of Alabama, have you played Azul Queen's Guardian yet? Yes, I really like it. It is definitely the most complex of the Azul titles. I was a really big fan. Michelle really got me into Summer Pavilion. We love the base game, of course. I didn't really care for Sintra. For whatever reason, just didn't jive with me. But Summer Pavilion was really good. Queen's Garden may be the best. I know Rahdo's huge on. I think that's his favorite, Queen's Garden. It's definitely the most complex. There's some really. He actually said it was similar to Castles of Burgundy, and now that I say it out loud, I'm thinking about it. There is some similarities as far as like building rules and like you're storing things, and you have to have the right currency amount to build it. It's more abstract than Castle of Burgundy because you know Azul's basically an abstract game. So I don't know. I may have to rent. I want to play Summer Pavilion again. I really like that one. That one's not as complex, but I felt like it was a little more streamlined, and it's more elegant, I guess. It flowed better to me. Whereas Queen Garden, my first play, I was like, it was a little rough. Then I started, after I played it, you know, twice, and the third time, I was like, okay, now it's jiving me. I do like it. Other questions. Let's see. So that was, have you played Queen's Guardian yet? To Live a Nice Family says work lurk. Wait, where did that go? The comments are okay. Work lurk. But did you see my latest Wordle? Oh no, I didn't. Frazzle? Oh, is that To Live a Nice Family? I know you're at work, but what is that like? Is that just another Wordle? Speaking of Wordle, I've been on and off. I haven't, like, I played, like, you know, all those games. I think I'm up to, like, 120 games. But just for, like, the third or fourth time today, I haven't been posting them, but I got Wordle in 2 today. I got one letter in the wrong place for my first guess. And based on that, actually, let me see if that was it. Based on that, I got this the word in 2. I'm not going to, no spoilers, folks. If you haven't done it already, I will not spoil it. Just want to see my results. Okay, no. I got 3 letters on the first guess. 2 of them were incorrect placement. The third one was correct placement. And based on that, I was able to get the word in 2. So, I don't know. I'm super proud of that. Let's see. Coming out here, Summer Pavilion has a good flow. It feels like the junior version of Queen's Guard. Hey, King, that's good. Yeah, you know what? That's a really good way of describing it. I think I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. Yeah, not maybe like the next step. It's like in between, right? Between the base game and Queen's Garden, you have Summer Pavilion. I like Summer Pavilion a lot. I like Queen's Garden a lot. Great way to describe it. Wait, what? Frazzle equals Wheel of Fortune Junior? Oh my, folks. Fun fact. I hope they don't mind me showing it, but did you know that To Live and Dice in LA is a former Wheel of Fortune champion? I kid you not. That is a true story. I still want to see that episode, by the way. To Live and Dice in LA. I'm gonna check it out. So Frazzle, folks. Words on Wednesday. I do that every other Wednesday. So this coming Wednesday, I'm gonna play Frazzle online with y'all. I also have another. So I do board-based games on Wednesdays. Usually I do a crossword puzzle or two, and then I've played like paperback, hardback. I've got a game that I'm gonna play. I'll probably learn it this weekend for Wednesday, but I want to play Frazzle too. Now that, oh my gosh, that sounds fun. So same concept, but 6 guesses. Nice. For a phrase. Okay, cool. James says, I like all the Azul Summer Villains, great, but OG is still my go-to. Only one in my collection. I've played other latest versions of Azul. Yeah, I love OG Azul. That'll never leave our collection. We love that one. Thank you, James. World 2 is amazing. I've only done it like 3 or 4 times, and Michelle, she actually did her first like 2, like I think last week or a couple of days ago. It was really cool. Oh, linked on my Twitter. Okay, cool. Thanks to Live and Nice. I will check that out. Yeah, I'm so proud of like when I got that too. I was like, yeah. Pat myself on the back. Let's see. Did John go live? Let me refresh this. So I need to eat lunch, folks. I don't know about y'all, but I am hungry. Okay, they're not live yet, so we'll hang out for a minute. No worries. Ask me anything, folks. This is your chance. We do have the R&R show next week. So that's live on Tuesday, 12 p.m. on Rahdo's channel. I will be here on Monday. Again, reminder, Monday is Gaviola game night. So I'm going to be streaming an extended period of time from 12 till 6 p.m. Pacific. I may bump it an hour or two, but the plan is 12 to 6 p.m. Pacific. I got a couple of games lined up for there. Ben says, prefers Summer Pavilion. I prefer the scoring, to be honest. Yeah, you know what? I think that's what I remember most about it is the Summer Pavilion scoring was really neat. I just like the way it looked with the different shapes and stuff. Has anyone played Vivid Memories yet? I have that one on my shelf. I need to play that. I remember I got this from Floodgate a little while ago. We haven't streamed it yet, but I do want to get that to the table soon. I'm going to hydrate a little more. I'm thirsty. Oh, Phantom Meeple has playtested Vivid Memories. Nice. Yeah, I really want to play that. Summer Pavilion, and what James says, you can... Yeah, I like that about Summer Pavilion too. You can save pieces. Now, you can save pieces in Queen's Garden as well, but it's a different... Like, different reasons why, I think. And then Queen's Garden also has wild tiles. Man, I need to play it again, not just to refresh my memory. I really need to play a Summer Pavilion. And King says, Summer Pavilion, different wild tiles each round. I love to being able to save 4 tiles for next round. Yeah, that's always fun. James says, Phantom Meeple. Oh yeah, I just got Key to the Kingdom. Yeah, we unboxed that the other day. Here it is here. From Restoration Games. Now this is I'd never heard of this game. This game was from like 1993 or something like that. So I have no connection to the game whatsoever as far as their restorations of other games where I knew Fireball Island, I knew Dark Tower. King of the Kingdom, I have no idea, but this I thought it looked familiar, the artwork, and it is confirmed. We look in the rule book. That's Andrew Bosley of Everdell and Tapestry fame. So it looks cool. It's a roll and move game, but again, the Restoration has done it so it is updated for modern gamers. So it's not just a roll and move. You will have ways to mitigate stuff, and I think it looks fun. It's just a race to find, I think, 3 keys to the kingdom. Obviously, I'm looking forward to that. So. Phantom Meeple says, Key to the Kingdom is fantastic due to Kimber. Oh, okay, cool, nice. So do you have the original Phantom Meeple? That's cool. Loved it and still, and the answer to my question, just before I even asked it, loved it and still have the original from 1990. That's cool. Yeah, I dig what Restoration Games does. I think it's such a great way to get those games, from your childhood. Like, I remember seeing Dark Tower. Seriously, I have this vision in my head. I distinctly remember not only the commercials, but seeing the Dark Tower game, the original, at, gosh, what store was it? It was some like department store, like Robinson's or May Company. It might have been the May Company when it was still May Company before it became Robinson's May. But I remember I was, at the time, I was searching for, what was I looking for? It was in that electronics department for something. Might have been for like Atari cartridges, but I remember seeing Dark Tower there and I remember it from the commercial. I was like, oh, it looks so cool. It looked like so ominous, right? I was like, oh, I really want to play this, but that thing, it was expensive. It's expensive now, and it was expensive back then. So my parents with 3 boys, we were very fortunate to have an Atari in our house. We had the Atari, bunch of cartridges, but there was no way we could have an Atari and a Dark Tower. So I always wanted to play. It was on my bucket list. I never got it, and then of course you grow up, you just forget about things. But once I heard their restoration coming out with again, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to play that. And I was very thankful that I got to play it at Gen Con, and I got my own copy now. Oh, so cool. And it's everything what my childhood would have been, that memory of playing it now. So awesome. Let's see. Oh, I'm missing some comments here. Thank you, friends. Ben just played Terra Mystica again recently. Stellar game. Yeah, I really liked Terra Mystica back in the day. And you know what? I've still never played Gaia Project, even though Gaia Project would probably be more my jam just because of the themes, the sci-fi thing. I need to play Terra Mystica again. I didn't know it was on BGA. Now I don't really play too many games on BGA, unfortunately. Yes, can unfailingly put a good spin on older designs. Again, agreed. Like the whole Unmatched thing, right? That was what Star Wars Duels, which I wish I would, I would totally play Star Wars Duels. But the fact that they were able to, change that and put such a cool spin on it with all the different, characters and stuff. Love it. You can alter your dice rolls with equipment tiles, which makes it random. Are we talking about, I forgot which... We're talking about Key to the Kingdom. Lady Taka asks, is Key to the Kingdom good for kids ages 8 and up? I'm sure it is. On the box says 7 and up. Yeah, and it's 20 minutes per player. So you're looking at, less than an hour time, or about an hour. Here, I'll put it back on this screen. The box art to that's really nice, isn't it? I really like that. Do want to shout out Catan, Junior Catan. That was a lot of fun. And let's see, it looks like John is live, folks. So that means we're going to raid. And hey, we've got a bunch of first-time chatters. Thank you for joining us. We've got, wow, Bloody Lion, Griffey said, okay, are these spam bots? No. Fresca says, hi from Thundergriff Games. Awesome, Thundergriff Games. And it's because they're raiding. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Raiders. Thank you, Thundergriff Games. I want to say hello to y'all. Here's the raid helmet. It's been updated for 2022. My name's Ruel Gaviola. Thank you for the raid, Thundergriff. I appreciate y'all. This is Tabletop Tonight, the AM edition here on the Pacific Coast. What I do is I play board games here every couple of days on Twitch, and I do analog alerts like this. So analog alerts for all of you new friends. Thank you for the raid. Let me know what you're up to on your stream, Thundergriff. I'm a fan of your games, by the way. We have analog alerts here, so not only do you get the analog raid alert, you get analog follow alert. Anytime we got new followers, Felicia the Followfish shows up. She swims around, says hello, and then she swims away. And all of us here, including y'all in chat, we say, bye, Felicia. Thank you for the follow, Thundergriff Games. Eric, we said thank you earlier. Audio Freak 1, thank you for the follow. Felicia, the Followfish, thank you. Thanks you as well. Love all the first-time chatters. Welcome, friends. I'm going to hang out for just a minute. We're actually going to raid someone right after this, so it's going to be a raid and then another raid. But what I want to do is say hello to Fresso, hello to Bloody Lion 666. Hey, that's pretty metal of you, Bloody Lion. Thank you. What I just got done playing, folks, is Catan Jr. Catan Jr. is a game from the original makers of Catan, and what it is, it's a family-friendly, streamlined, slimmed-down version of the OG, the original game. What you're doing, it's a pirate theme. You're on this island here. You're trying to build your layers, pirate layers. You're trying to build 7 of these. The first one to build 7 is the winner. but you have to also build pirate ships. So you're building alternatively pirate ship layer, just like the original Catan. You just roll a die and then get resources. In this case, the resources are cutlasses or swords, goats, lumber, gold, and molasses. And you use those just like in Catan to build things. So a layer costs you a cutlass, a molasses, a goat, and a lumber. On your turn, you roll the die, get resources, then you can do a build action. You can build ships for a goat and a lumber. One cool thing is you get the cocoa, the bird, the tiles. You trade in 3 resources, a cutlass, molasses, and a gold, and you draw one off the stack. And what cocoa does is gives you cool things like, hey, a free build. So you could build a ship or a layer for free. You can also move the Ghost Captain. The Ghost Captain is like the robber in the original game, and you just move them there. And once you move them, you're going to get those resources. So if I move the Captain here, I get 2 goats. But also, from now on, that number 1 there is blocked off. So when a 1 is rolled, you will no longer get those resources. And then finally, you can get a cocoa tile that just straight up gives you free resources. So very similar to the original game, but slimmed down, and it plays in about 30 minutes. I played the 2-player board here, and on the other side is for up to 4 players, and it's just more islands, more places to go. The marketplace here is for trading goods, folks. So they do have an advanced variant for older gamers where you can trade with other players, right? So, you know, do the famous, hey, you know, I can trade 2 goats for a wood or whatever, or 2 woods for a goat. Or what they do, you can do that. But the standard game in Catan Jr. is this marketplace. It starts off with 1 of each, but then you can trade once per turn any resource for another resource. And then you can do your build action. And that's the game, folks. It is. I really enjoy Catan Jr. I think it's a really cool family-friendly version of it. I want to say hello, all of y'all here. Thank you again, Thundergriff. Really appreciate the raid. I'm keeping the raid helmet on because we're going to raid another channel in just a second. But I want to say hi to everyone here in chat. You know what? Since you're here, since we got a lot of new friends here, AMA, ask me anything. What do you want to know? You may know me from here, Tabletop Tonight, but I'm also part of the R&R show. It's a weekly show I do with Rahdo on his channel. We talk about board games. We give away games. This coming Monday, I'll be doing another stream here on my channel. So all you new followers, come back on Monday. And also, we have a Discord channel. If you're not part of it already, click on there, come on over. It's a family-friendly Discord channel. We talk about games. We talk about our fur babies. We have 2 pugs. Bruno. We used to have a pug named Bruno. We have 2 new pugs now named Mookie and Meeple. But everyone's welcome to share pictures of their fur babies, pugs or non-pugs. We talk about non-board game related geeky stuff like Legos. I recently got into Legos. Love building them. Talk about food. All kinds of good stuff. So join the family-friendly Discord there, the Fam Bam as we call it. We also have a really cool thing that our friend James and Legends do every couple of weeks. We do solo gaming challenges. So we all pick, they pick one game and then we solo it and then we compare scores. It's not like a tournament or anything like that. It's just very friendly, chill. Hey, let's play games separately but together, and it's really fun to see where everyone is. We have people from all around the world join us there, or all around the country right now. We may have had a couple of international friends join us, but the Mod J says, "Hey, Ruel, I've seen you a few times with Rahdo." Thank you, Mod J. Appreciate that. Bloodline, no beer or rum resources. It is a kid-friendly version, yes. And Sovereign Rays does bring up a good point. If you squint, they could be either, right? So I'm, just for that, folks, we're gonna take a look. Yeah. So just squint, or if you want to do an adult version, there's your barrel of rum, my friend. Let's see what else we got here. Thank you, friends. Thank you, Thundergriff again. They played Rebels in 15 days. Oh, very nice. Cool. And thank you for the Fresso. Yeah, I'm all about the analog here. That comes from when I first started streaming. I couldn't figure out OBS for the life of me. And Michelle, my wife, my amazing, crafty wife that she is, she created a bunch of these things. And, if someone subscribes, we have a little alert. If you use, if you spend bits, cheering bits, we have another, we have Benny the Bit Spare, and, you have to spend bits to see Benny the Bit Spare. If we get a hype train going, we got our analog hype train. It's a lot of fun. We have a fun time here Thank you again for hanging out. We are going to take the party elsewhere, though. Our friends John and Amanda are streaming right now on Book of Nerds channel. They're going to be playing Welcome to the Moon, which I have not played yet. I'm really excited to get my hands on a copy because from what people tell me, like, I love Welcome to Las Vegas. I felt like it was a little bit... it wasn't as smooth as Welcome to, but I hear Welcome to the Moon is like the best of the bunch. So I'm curious to see how it's played. Thank you to Back EJ for the follow as well. We'll bring out Felicia follow Swish one more time for all the new followers. Felicia says hello. She swims away, and all of us, including y'all in chat, we say bye, Felicia. I'm gonna hydrate. Hydrate with me real quick, folks. I've got all the Catan swag today. Thanks to our friends there. Thank you, James. Thank you, Plumpy Thimble. Thank you for reminding me to hydrate. And thank you as well, James. James is a Bruno fan. Bruno's our pug, folks. We lost him last year, unfortunately. But we still got a lot of love for Bruno. And we like to think that he's up in across the Rainbow Bridge, keeping an eye on our new pugs, Mookie and Meeple, who I'm surprised they haven't made an appearance yet. Sometimes they'll come in, but it's lunchtime, so I need to go eat my lunch, and I'll give them a snack as well. I have some little pumpkin treats for them that we use, and I usually give them one during the day here. But yeah, hashtag Team M&M. Yes, thank you, Suffering Eurasian James. Okay, so let's raid, folks. Thank you again for hanging out, friends. Thanks to all the new people in chat. I appreciate you, Thundergriff Games. Folks, I am going to raid John Book of Nerds right now. And let me get that set up. Thank you, Variant Hex. Have a great weekend. I will see you all on Monday, friends, for Gaviola Game Night. It's going to be fun. Where is John? He is not there. I need to punch in Book of Nerds. Book of Nerds. If you haven't watched Book of Nerds or Amanda Panda, you're in for a real treat, folks. They're great. I'm going to start the raid right now. And until next time, friends, have a wonderful weekend. Secret, I may stream one more time this either tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe. We'll see. Get ready for the raid. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care, everybody. Bye.